So this was the Watkins job in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And our first step is to make sure we got a strong knowable surface. So you can see we've cut some wood out that was rotted, and we are cutting and replacing that. And you can see the new wood's put in. There's one on the edge put in to make it flush with the rest of the edge there. And then our next step is going to be to felt it over. As we lay the felt down, we're also going to be laying down ice and water in the valleys, and it's that black material you can see running down the valley there. Now, the important part of laying this down is when ice and water, mainly ice, builds up in that valley, you want to have the ice barrier underneath it so that none is getting through the shingles and into your attic. Now we have a collective effort here, just some different shots of these guys laying these shingles down, and they're doing a great job. This is a certified GAF roof, and the homeowners were very happy. I'd say one of the most impressive things about these installers is their ability to work together so seamlessly. You can see one of them bringing the shingles up, another one taking the shingles, throwing it in the trailer for trash. They really do work well together. So one of the biggest things that we brought to the table on this one, biggest improvements, is proper ventilation. They had zero vents, and that's a big problem. We're talking granule loss. When we walked on this roof to inspect it the very first day, it was really hard not to fall off the roof just because the granules were so loose from improper ventilation. And the problem was they did have inflow vents, so you have heat and airflow going into the attic but not coming out. So proper ventilation will prevent things like mold buildup, leaks, just overall roofing deterioration. You are cutting down the lifespan of the roof when you don't put proper vents in. So that is drip edge there that's laying under the shingles and over the gutters. And that is going to be explained in my next video. So if you stay tuned, I'll break that down. So as we get near the end of the build here, last steps are always the ridge, your vents, and step flashing. Step flashing is used for your chimneys, up against walls, and it gets put in and then flipped up so that it's running parallel along that chimney or along the wall there. And you can see no precipitation or anything like that's going to be getting in there. Here is your ice and water again, and it's going to go around your pipe jacks. Any area where potentially water could be running through or getting in, we want to flash that up. I get excited when I see the ridge going in because I know it's one of the last steps to wrapping this job up. And you've got one guy that's cutting and hauling the pieces up, one guy that's taking them to his buddy who is nailing them in. So it's a three-guy job. And as soon as they get this done, the vents are already laid in and this job is wrapped up. You can see they're doing the cabana in the back as well. And you got one guy throwing the shingles up and the other guy nailing it down, baby. And I love the creativity that these guys use to work together to get these jobs done. Just for instance, folding these shingles over so he can throw it up to his partner who's up there laying it down rather quickly. And you can see that we have felted it. There's starter running along the perimeter as well. And this is the last thing that they're doing for this job. And last but not least, we did install brand new gutters. So the old gutters were tore off. Gentleman actually scrapped them, so he kept them. And we installed brand new gutters and gutter guards to this job.